Well, my musical career started in 1995. It has been a strange switch because as a regular girl that was listening to Soundgarden, Alice in Chains, I was really into grunge at that time. I met my boyfriend at that time that later became my best friend and partner with my Ventania band, the Trendless, and I started to listen to black metal. Out of the blue, I started to listen to, I don't know, Enslaved. At that time, I remember there was the album Frost came out, and I was listening to Astral Rising or Emperor. I remember I was like, wow, this kind of music, it's really new for me. And I became really fascinated. At that time, I was not a musician, but my boyfriend was. And he was a bass player, and he was with a band. The name of the band was something like Immortalis, and they were doing kind of death metal. And I remember I was attending at their rehearsals, and I was thinking, damn, I would like to have a band too. I want to play like he is playing. I want to feel this fever too. So I asked him if he was available to teach me how to play the bass, because I was not really into guitar, and he taught me how to play the bass, and then we started with this new band, and we didn't stop for 20 years. So this band was, I cannot say it was a professional band because it was a bit underground. We were quite huge in Italy, but we were not an international band. Of course, we were touring, of course, we did a lot of concerts, but we were not professional. I became to be really a professional musician when I joined Chilean Camera. Chilean Camera is a project by Angelo Bergamini and Elena Lice Fossi. This is a legendary band that started around the 80s, and they did a lot of works, and they won also a platinum disc for their collaboration with the Vangelis, the guy who made the soundtrack for Blade Runner. So how I get started with Chilean Camera, well, it was really casual because my best friend at the time, that is Alessandro Comerio, the bass player of Forgotten Tomb, he was really committed with other concerts in that period, so he asked me to substitute him, and of course I was happy to do it. So I entered in Chilean Camera only as a session member to take the place of Alessandro when he was not available, because there were some kind of conflicts with the other bands. After a while, we became really strong all together, and Chilean Camera decided to take me in the lineup as a bassist, and because Alessandro is a poly-instrumentist, he is also able to play guitars, and of course he is also a vocalist, he is playing also drums, he is really a poly-instrumentist, so he switched to the guitar, and I stayed as bassist. So this was really a professional band because we played on huge stages, and the treatment, the organization of the concerts was really different from my previous band. There is always champagne on backstage, super hotels, and of course also the way we are working is totally different from my previous band. And then everything started. I mean, I joined Chilean Camera, and then I joined also Triumph of Death, that is tribute to Hellhammer. And of course, everything was really professional because I think I played all the main stages that everybody wants to play, like Wacken. I played in Brutal Assault. I played Nuclear, whatever. I remember I played after many bands that I was looking for really much, and we were headlining these concerts, so also in this case we were treated like rock stars. And then I joined ABBA. Of course, for me it was a dream come true, because something that I never I didn't say before is that when I started to play black metal, my character was not ready to be on stage. I was not ready to have a personal face painting or whatever, so I have no problem to admit that I really copied the appearance of Abbott. There are photos of me with the same visage that he was using, with the same face painting he was using, and then I also dyed my hair in black to look like him, because at that time the main band that I was listening to was Immortal, and of course Immortal was two people, was Abbott and Demoness, but for me the face, the symbol of Immortal was Abbott. So joining Abbott for me was like, wow, this is okay. Now I can die really happy, because this is a dream come true.